Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be an overall general energy reading. Keep in mind and trust that when these messages find you, they find you at the right time, Virgo. All of my readings are timeless. If you're new to my channel, this is my warning to you. Turn back now. You know, it doesn't get any prettier from here. This is all you get. Yeah, we keep shit real over here. So if you are one of those people that, you watch tarot videos to get that encouragement and you know that everything's gonna be okay and everything's going great and you're destined for greatness and the stars and the moon and everything, then there will be some of that, maybe, probably, depending on what the cards say. But all in all, I'm gonna give you what you need to fucking know and what you need to be aware of and all that good jazz. So, as your warning, don't waste 40 minutes of your life, because apparently I cannot do a reading less than 40 minutes. But Virgo, we about to get real as fuck today. Number 6 could be some of your life path numbers. Number 2 could also be some of your life path numbers. All right, Virgo, I want you guys to tally throughout this reading how many times I say tally it. Like, leave it in the comments once this reading is done, like, because I know that shit's gonna happen. That one doesn't count. Actually, no, it doesn't. Virgo, I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. And I hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, Virgo. Even if that thing that you love is to watch tarot videos and like heal yourself. Like, that would be so cool if that was what you enjoyed to do. Sometimes, depending on like who you watch, what type of readings you gravitate towards, like sometimes tarot videos can be intense, and so it's very understandable that it's not always something that we want to do. It's something that we feel would benefit us in the long run, right? Just to see the truth. If you watch the right readers, you'll get the truth. You'll get their truth, their perspective on the truth, and that is the truth. Write out an intrusive thought, cross it out, and replace it with a positive affirmation. So in what ways have you been? Do this for sure, Virgo, right? If you're taking notes while you're watching this, props to you. You're definitely dedicated to your healing. But if you're not, just go in your notes app on your phone, right? Write out something, right? Just write out an intrusive thought, right? It could be about anything. It could be about yourself, someone else. It could be just a thought that you find yourself, you cross it more than once a day and you don't like the fact that you cross that thought. So instead, write something positive, a positive affirmation in replace of it. What title would you give this chapter of your healing journey, Virgo? I like that. What title would you give this chapter of your healing journey? Right? Dark night of the soul, bullshit chapter of healing, healing from manipulation, healing from self-sabotage, right? Like, what chapter is this for you, Virgo? What or who do you need to set a healthy boundary with? Explain, right? I'm going through these a bit fast, Virgo, but you can pause the video whenever you feel is necessary to like actually process some of these questions, right? Damn. I just heard these are the last two. Okay. Bottom of the deck. What's been causing you unnecessary stress? What would help alleviate that for you? Who's in your life right now? What's in your life? What habit, addiction, people, place, or thing have you been dealing with, Virgo, that is really just stressing you out, but it doesn't have to. You keep it around so it does. You know it stresses you out, but you keep it around. I'm just as confused as you, Virgo, but what is that for you? And how could you maybe alleviate some of that stress, right? What does prioritizing your mental health look like in this chapter of your life? Get specific. What do you need to do in order to honor you, in order to respect you, the truth that is you, right? I did this Pisces reading like last night. Honoring, like just respecting the truth that is you, seeing the truth that is you, right? Who are you right now, Virgo? Not who you want to be tomorrow, not who you were yesterday. Who are you right now? What does that person enjoy? What does that person not like? What does that person value, right? in regards to mental health, what are some of the things that that person, that Virgo, can do to honor themselves? Yo, y'all don't want me to get into the baby tarot. That shit get real. Write down the names of everyone you feel unconditionally loved by. And I better be one of those names, Virgo, because I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I mean, you don't even have to love me, especially if you're new, right? You don't gotta love me. You don't gotta love me. But I still love you, and I always will. I'm not gonna stop because it's unconditional. Because I make these videos for you, Virgo. I'm here for you, Virgo, right? I'm doing this. This is like, I could be using this time for whatever I please, right? But I'm choosing to do this for you, Virgo, because I know that I love you, and I would do anything for the people that I love, especially things that would help them grow, right? Grow within themselves. Split. King of Pentacles, right? 10 of Pentacles, right? Justice, right? Virgo. Keep doing the healing that you're doing. Keep seeking the justice that you're seeking. Keep staying connected to the things that make you truly happy, right? Your family, your friends, the ones that love you. Keep giving of yourself to them in exactly the way that you are, right? Because it's working out for you, right? You're on the right path right now. Right now, Virgo, you're on the right path. You may be healing from a lot of trauma and pain and shit that you've dealt with that other people have made you deal with, right? I mean, the fact that they did it to you, it has made you have to face those parts of you, those aspects of yourself, that part of life. The part of life where, oh, in order to move forward, I need to heal. In order to grow, I need to heal, right? Keep doing that. It's working for you, right? You could definitely have recently, for some Virgos out there, you could have gotten a new job that is just up, like really it just leveled you up, right? It's something that you've been working really hard towards. It's something that you have dedicated a lot of your time, energy, emotion, and love to. And it is now manifesting in your day-to-day reality. You are starting to feel more abundant than you have before financially, but also spiritually and physically, right? When your money's right, like everything's connected, right? Body, mind, soul, you know, just, it's all connected. I was gonna say, like, if when your money's right, then this is right, but it's like that. Like when your money is right, like when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you know, you look good, but they all have to be in a good standing for them to all work together in the way that they're supposed to, right? If you're having a day where it's like, I'm sad today, but I'm rich. It's like, you're not gonna be, that the fact that you have money is not gonna fix the fact that you're sad, right? You're still sad. You're still upset. You're still whatever. It's all connected, and they all need to be tended to in regards to that respect, like that, like in the respect that they all are connected. Meaning every single area of your life, Virgo, is just as important as the next. So your happiness matters just as much as your spouse's happiness, right? Your kids' happiness, the universe's happiness, because when they're all in alignment, then that's when shit works out. But you need to write down the names of everyone you feel unconditionally loved by, right? Make more time for these people, even if it's yourself, Virgo. And I hope it is yourself. You deserve that. 7 of Wands reversed. Whatever it is that you're healing from, whatever it is you dealt with in the past that made you get defensive and made you become somebody that you're not, made you very confused, right? Whatever it is in your past that left you confused, you're 7 of Wands, reverse 7 of Cups. You're no longer giving them that time and energy that they were probably trying to leech off of you, right? You made your choice. 7 of Swords, come on. You made your choice, Virgo. 2 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands, 7 of Swords. Could be dealing with the earth, fire, air sign, doesn't matter. I don't really read like that. Sometimes I say it just because I know you guys like to hear that shit, but this reading's about you, Virgo. It's not about anybody else. I'll tell you what I see the other people doing to you, how they're treating you, how they're mistreating you, how they're loving on you, all the good and the bad. But this is about you. It's about your reaction to those things. It's about what you can do differently next time if this ever does happen again. I see somebody that is, you've been dealing with somebody that could not make up their mind about you, Virgo, right? Maybe somebody that was a little bit too passionate about things outside of you, right? Things outside of their own selves and their own lives. Not their own selves and own lives, outside of yourself and the life that you guys shared, Virgo. They could have been too involved in themselves or other people's lives as well. All right, this Seven of Swords, I never see the Seven of Swords with 3 people. But that makes so much sense because the Seven of Swords is like, you know, being sneaky and just like, and everyone's going in their own direction on this, right? So it just tells me that the person that you were dealing with, Virgo, this person, this little, there's some thoughts you say and there's some thoughts you don't say, but this person that is, you know, master of the volcano, master of the lava, master of the passion, somebody that's trying to master the passion, right? This person that you were dealing with, Virgo, this person that was trying to bring more excitement into their life, they couldn't make up their mind about you, and that left you in a very confused energy, and it left because you were more aware than you probably would have liked to have been about this person, and this person was trying to keep some type of secrets, something they were trying to, you know, enforce some type of deception over you about the things that they choose to do, about the passion that they choose to seek in their hearts, in their desires, right? It doesn't have to be no like cheating and stuff like that. It very well could be, but it could just be like this person was more focused on themselves and their lives, and they just had more vanity than they should have had, right? If they were going to be a part of a dynamic in regards like a one-on-one a monogamous dynamic, right? If you're gonna be in a relationship with anybody, you have to kind of die to the parts of yourself, or no. You have to find a balance between the parts of yourself that, you know, you are enveloped in within yourself, and then a balance between that and giving yourself the care, tenderness, love, like giving the other half of that to someone else, and like being concerned with them and enveloped in them and their journey and their growth and the things that make them passionate, right? You have to find a balance between the two. Things that you enjoy and things that they enjoy. Like care for yourself and care for them. But this person, Virgo, with the secrets there, right? The Page of Wands, this really passionate person, like they just wanted to experience the most out of life, Virgo. Can you blame them? I can if they were doing you wrong, trying to experience the most. Look, Justice. Now, instead of 7 Wands reversed, we got a 7 Wands upright and the 5 of Pentacles, right? This is your justice. The fact that you wasn't putting up, like you came in peaceful, right? You gave them the benefit of the doubt. End of the day, you saw the truth could have been done with a Libra, and the truth was not something that you were satisfied with, something that you might have been so unsatisfied with that you chose to fucking go a new way, right? 5 of Pentacles, you chose to go your own way, leave them in the past. Now we got the Fool, take this new beginning. King of Cups reverse and the Emperor, right? Now you know where you stand on certain shit, but you're emotionally, you're fucking damaged from the past, right? You know what you deserve and what you don't deserve, and you're gonna stand on that and die on that hill. But that don't change the fact that the past hurt, right? Because you were so invested in this. So you are healing yourself. You're trying to be gentle with yourself, maybe struggling some days, right? Maybe being a little too harsh with yourself in regards to what happened to you, Virgo. None of these cards are your reading. But you might be a little hard on yourself some days, right? And that's understandable because you probably feel as though you wasted some type of time, or that, you know, this person wasn't deserving of you. Regardless, Virgo, you went through this experience for a reason. This happened for a reason, and it happened too so that you could learn from it, right? Not everything in life is so pretty and everything's working out all the time, right? Number 11, sacred scar. Sacred scar. That might be what you just got from this person, right? A sacred scar. Something that fucking hurt, but it is sacred in the fact that you needed this in order to evolve, Virgo. This shitty ass situation, this shitty person, right? That was keeping secrets, and you know, we're only getting one of these. We're starting your reading off with an oracle card, Virgo, because I never do that with you guys. Two, three, no, just one. Heard Split. Also, I've been listening to this song called Split. It's by Willow Smith. You should go check it out. That shit's, I'm vibing with it. 14, okay. It wants to keep coming out, but I just heard Shuffle. Virgo. Well, I did all my intro shit. Good health, good wealth. I love you. Can't even remember. But I really do respect you guys, and I appreciate you guys for being so, you know, involved in your own self-healing and trying to heal yourself. Because like when we walk around this earth unhealed, and I say this, like, this goes for every single sign that chooses to watch readings and shit and heal themselves. Okay, we got 11 and 29. Sacred Scar, back again, and Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. These cards are kind of long, so with this reading is probably gonna add like another 10 minutes to our reading. Just so if you don't want the oracle part, you want the tarot, just skip about 10 minutes. That's my guess. But I say this to every sign, like, I don't say this the first time I'm saying it, but I would say this to every sign. Like, I respect you guys for healing yourself, because there's too many people in this world today, Virgo, and I know you guys know it, that walk around as unhealed versions of themselves, as versions of themselves that don't even intend to do any type of healing, right? They just accept the past for what it was. This person fucked me up, or I was not a very good person back then, and I don't ever care to really acknowledge that. And so they just walk around as these people that are hurt from past experiences that unfortunately they happened, right? But they happened to all of us. But they're walking around as versions of themselves that don't that would rather ignore it than face it and look at it. And that leads to them bleeding on more people from the cuts that they have than they need to, right? They're bleeding on the wrong people. They need to be patching up their own wounds. Instead, they're just walking around bleeding on the wrong people, Virgo. Well, this is why I say I respect you, and I thank you for doing your healing, for at least being able to sit through a reading that is targeting the things that you need to heal. Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival, of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can trust your healing process and into the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. Wait, what? You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can trust your healing process and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit faster than normal because these messages are long. Some experiences are hard to weather. Even when our intention is to trust, going through a challenging time is likely to give rise to suffering. Consider the mother eagle raising her precious eagles in the sanctuary of a meticulously padded and fiercely defended nest. They know safety and comfort until one day the mother, who provided unceasing nurturance, abruptly pushes them out of the nest and into the air. She knows this is how they will learn that they can fly. For the eaglet, there is none yet any such knowledge. Disoriented and disturbed, but eventually innate instinct overtakes confusion. During the plummet from the nest, they have learned the purpose of the tough lessons and grown. The trauma of disruption became their initiation into power. You don't have to enjoy the process of growth, but you can always trust it is in your best interest at heart. However, do not confuse negative, especially traumatic experiences, as something Spirit has inflicted upon you. Spirit would love your growth to happen in the most joyful and peaceful ways possible. As your relationship to Spirit heals and strengthens, this can be the way you grow more often than not. However, Spirit also knows that sometimes we are to move through intense experiences before we can gain access to the light. Those experiences can teach us things only those who have truly suffered and brought their suffering to consciousness and healing can know. The lessons learned include compassion, wisdom, strength, and fearlessness, faith in spirit and in humanity, and the recognition of the challenges of awakening whilst having trust in the ultimate power of the light. Such a soul becomes one truly badass and divine human being, a powerful healer and a light bearer in this world. The oracle of the sacred scar lets you know that your greatest struggles are the pathway to your potential. You're not being punished. Those circumstances have not imposed upon you, have not been imposed upon you by Spirit. But Spirit will work with you to free you of negativities and bring you into the light, stimulating the sacred alchemical wisdom within your heart that knows how to distill goodness, grace, and healing from even the most terrible experiences. If you are deep in suffering now, know that Spirit is with you, loving you, and bringing you this oracle. You shall heal. Do not give up. Proceed until you are exactly where you most want to be. You have the inner spirit to ensure even a negative experience will only cause positive growth in you and your life. Card number 11. The sacred scar. That shit opened a fucking scar for me. That was beautiful, Virgo. That's just saying right now for you, Virgo, like everything that you had to go through, everything that you had to face, all of the bullshit, right? All of the things that you never expected to face, right? You didn't even know that you needed to heal those things. You didn't even know that this person was capable of doing those things to you. Those tough days, those tough experiences, the fact that they happened, that's just Spirit saying, it was in your best interest, your highest good. It was to make you the Virgo, the beautiful, strong, bold, and now confident and like self-respecting Virgo that you are today. You had to face that bullshit to get to the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. These cards are both pretty. Let your true self be seen. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress. Even if things seem more difficult for a time, know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. You hear that, Virgo? Trust yourself. To feel that you are fully seen, loved, and recognized for who you are honors your true self. To be witnessed in such a state, truly beheld in all of your uniqueness, quirkiness, vulnerability, and strength is deeply empowering. This is how Spirit sees you. So when you connect with Spirit, you learn to love yourself and others unconditionally and become generous with your forgiveness. You are also less likely to be hoodwinked by ego. You start to see yourself and others at the soul level. When we are beheld, the need to behold arises. When we need to bear witness to the sacred, to acknowledge what is true, which means cutting through the fog of illusion, deception, and confusion with the clarifying knife of higher perception. There is quantum power in pure vision. It empowers the viewer and also that which is viewed. Seeing from a position of inner spiritual truth, we look below the surface, which has alchemical potency to set healing in motion. What vision of yourself or others do you either cling to or free yourself from? How might your choice either encourage or impede soul awakening? When life is tough, you can admire the courage it takes to grow. There is a compliment inherent in being allotted life challenges. If something big has shown up on someone's path, then the universe is basically saying that they are enough of a spiritual badass to deal with it. It's a vote of divine confidence. If you or another are battling something, you can choose to feel awe and respect rather than fear or despair. Rapture is a state of intensely pleasurable joy that lifts one into communion with the sublime and the sacred. It is not only a personal experience, but also a transfusion of divine delight into the collective soul of humanity. This is the kind of joy that is generous, soulful, without reason or agenda, and delightfully contagious. It is a wake-up call. It shifts any stubborn clinging to negativity. It refreshes the soul and nourishes the heart. It reminds us that everything is okay. Rapture is the astonishment, the sudden intake of breath in response to an inner realization of something beautiful and beyond description. It tears us out of our misery and despair and plunges us into an electral current of enlightenment. The darkness is cleared in an instant. Damn, Virgo. What the hell are y'all going through? This shit is nice and beautiful and strong and powerful. I think this is Spirit saying, like, this is the time in your life where it might be feeling really painful and really confusing and like unexpected, but this is when you need to really turn that, all of the feelings that you are aware of, that this is like this is painful, this is a hard time for me, this is a lot to process, right? Whatever you're going through in your day-to-day, this is Spirit like kind of giving you that nudge and reminder that this is the most important time to keep this heart space open, right? To try and view it from the perspective as an experience to grow from, rather than an experience to break you any further than you've already been broken, right? By these external people, places, and things. Use what they did to you and transmute that into personal power and personal freedom. A beatitude is a blessing, the highest blessing. The oracle of beatitude of sacred rapture brings guidance that the beautiful healing truth of Spirit is your reality. All else is a nightmarish misuse of imagination by the ego. When you sense Spirit at work in your life, totally trustworthy and having your back, you are seeing clearly. When your hopeful heart feels empowered, you are in a zone of truth. Trust in those moments. Recall them whenever you can. Count all of your positive moments and wins, no matter how inconsequential they may appear. Every one of them is a precious drop of divine nectar nourishing your heart. Allow yourself to see and be seen. And remember that even in the tremors, trials, and tribulations of human life, you are a radiant soul who is growing ever more luminous through the wisdom. You're a radiant soul who is growing ever more luminous through the wisdom, compassion, and strength distilled through those experiences. Look for the light beneath all phenomenon, and you shall know the peace and love that is with all beings always. It's bigger than you, Virgo. Everyone's going through it, right? The collective's going through it because the collective's supposed to go through it. This is a time of deep soul healing, deep soul growth, trying to understand what our soul is, right? How important our soul is and the growth of it. The fact that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Whatever the humans do to us here is not really that important, right? It's important in the sense that it's, it happened to teach us, to help our soul grow. But it's not so important in the fact that the main focus needs to be our soul's growth, our soul's evolution, Virgo. God damn it. All right. New candle. We're about to get into the tarot. That was some nice, I like those messages for you. They were honest, very real. One of them had me all like choked up. Because it's like the sooner that you choose to face yourself, Virgo, the sooner you'll be able to help others that need to face themselves. It's all connected, right, Virgo? We're all supposed to be here to help each other grow, inspire each other to do more and be more and see ourselves for the truth that is us, the divine beings who are us. Seven of Swords in reverse, see the truth, right? Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's just these people in your past, Virgo. Nine of Cups in reverse. You put way too much faith in them and they disappointed the fuck out of you. And that's fucked up on their part. But it happened for a reason, now we know, right? It happened to wake you up, I guess. That's what Spirit said. Overall energy for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Cross watchers, I know you're in here. Welcome. You're welcome here too. Of course, in any of my readings. For any of your partner's placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You got two. Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Overall energy. The fear, not fear. Feeling as though Virgo, are unworthy or undeserving of the life of your true desires, your dreams, goals, and wishes because of the past things that you have done, right? Ace of Cups here. Maybe in the Tower, right? It's like you're self-sabotaging, potentially self-sabotaging these new beginnings that are trying to enter your state of awareness, trying to enter your life, because maybe you feel guilty about something. You feel guilty about something, guilty about how something played out, right? Or maybe just you're so disappointed in how things played out that you're like nothing else. You're not allowing any, or I would say you're fighting any of the new beautiful blessings that are trying to enter your reality, right? You're putting up a fight. I think there's a lot of good things happening for you right now. King of Cups. Like I said, you're healing from that. You're trying to heal this emotional disruption, this emotional blockage that you were facing. Your overall energy, I think, is you still healing through that. I think that's what this is. I think that things are not necessarily, it's not necessarily self-sabotage. It's just you trying to work through the shit that you know you need to, right? You just like, you're not I don't see you jumping on a lot of new opportunities and experiences right now because you're still processing past pain that you've went through, past pain that is in regards to this Two of Cups, right? Past pain, and so Ace of Cups. Past disappointment, past heartbreak, past betrayals. Seven of Wands. Jesus. Death. This didn't come out yet. Okay. I'm being told to speak on this, but not. Look, Ace of Pentacles reverse. New beginnings here. You don't want to take them. Not true. You're so hesitant though, right? Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles. I feel like you could be meeting new people, places, and things that are truly trying to help you. Like they're coming with a very genuine sense of being, right? Like they're coming with a good heart, a good hand, a generous hand. They're coming with pure intention. But because of this past pain that you've experienced, you're so skeptical, right? With the Moon card here, you're so skeptical about these people, places, and things, right? You're in a very defensive state right now, Virgo. Not necessarily that you want to be, but you just are because of the past, right? The past wrongdoings and illusions that were cast upon you, you're still holding on to those as experiences that you're still holding on to those experiences, right? Instead of, which is understandable, right? But instead of letting them go, which you don't just let go of past shit that hurt, right? You don't just do that. You can't. It's gonna stick with you for a while. But this right here is telling me, Virgo, that it's time for you to view the past wrongdoings with the Moon, right? You got to view it in a different light. You have to view these past betrayals, these past heartbreaks as something that was specific to that type of person that you were involved with, right? The people that were going to try to make you feel like you needed to over-explain yourself, like your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions were of some type of invalid. Like that was one specific type of person. Don't let their experience don't let the experience you had with them ruin it for everybody else, because these new people are coming in with genuine offers, right? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups reverse and the Six of Wands, or no, Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands reverse, right? These people have no other type of intention other than the fact that they genuinely are interested in you and your energy, right? This person, this offer that is coming in, right? You might, because you are in a defensive state, it might sabotage it might be that self-sabotage, right? That you kind of like, because you're untrusting and don't want to believe that this offer of love is genuine, like you might feel like they want something from you or out of you, or they're not being authentic in their approach. Because you might be seeing it that way, you might be robbing yourself of a good opportunity that's presenting itself to you, right? This High Priestess in reverse and the Four of Swords. It's like you're doubting your own intuition, right? You've already been healing, and you've done enough healing too, at least to be in tune with and in touch with your intuition. You know what it's saying when it's saying it. But because you're in this state of mind, this state of being where it's like everything has to be combated with something. Everything someone says or everything that you say to yourself has to be combated with something internally, though. It's not like everything someone says, like you're always like doing that double take. Like you're like, if someone says, I love you, you're like, I love you too, externally, but maybe you're not. But regardless, you're like, but do you really love me? Like, you know, because of this past experience that you've had to endure with these people, places, and things, right? That have left a sacred scar upon you, right? But that scar, the pain that they cause you, Virgo, is the exact same thing that becomes your blessing once you let it in. Once you start trusting your intuition and these new people, places, and things and environments that you find yourself in, once you can just allow yourself to be receptive of the help being offered to you, or, you know, you can allow yourself to trust, or you can allow yourself to be in a state of being where you are now ready to help others in regards to, like, I mean, new people, I should say, like people that you have no reason to trust, but you're choosing to because you believe them when they say they're good people or they need your help or whatever, right? Once you can start trusting that intuition, you're gonna have to do more healing, right? You're gonna have to do more healing, because there's some really genuine offers coming towards you that I see you kind of struggling with accepting. And to end this thing that we're speaking on, this little pyramid, funny enough, maybe the Hierophant. Could be dealing with the Taurus, could be dealing with the Pisces, could be dealing with the Cancer, could be dealing with another Virgo. But really, I just think that this is you coming into a very, very, number one, this is you being kind of stuck in your ways, right? Being reluctant to accept the new like authentic people that are finding you, only because the past that you've dealt with was so inauthentic, right? Overall energy, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune reverse, right? The wheel is trying to turn in your face. Like, there's so many new opportunities here that are presenting themselves to you, but your skepticism might be a form of self-defeat, you know? You might be defeating yourself before you even giving yourself a chance, because of this untrusting attitude or approach that you're taking. I'm not taking any of these. You're just a bit defensive right now. King of Wands reverse, Three of Cups reverse. And it's just because of the past, Virgo. It's just because of the past. It's not necessarily anything you're doing wrong or right, or just like, you know, it's just, you're just healing and dealing with things that have been done to you, right? King of Swords reverse. There's just this sense of feeling as though those around you are not being authentic with the Empress, right? First card out, Queen of Swords. Truth above all, that's what you value. Hierophant, right? Truth above all, that is what you value right now. You want the facts, you want realness, you want authentic connections around you. Death, even if it means you have to change as a person, even if it means those around you need to change. But we got the Knight of Cups coming out next. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. Three more. The Emperor reverse in the center. Nine of Wands. The Three of Swords. Nope. Sticking. Okay. Emperor in reverse in the middle. Okay. Regaining your trust. Ten of Swords reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. Damn, I'm kind of hungry. Fuck. Justice reverse. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Center of your reading, we have the Nine of Wands, King of Cups reverse on the bottom, Six of Pentacles reverse. Somebody emotionally took advantage of you, Virgo. They took advantage of the love that you had for them. That's where all of this stems from, all of this healing, all of this pain. Baby Tarot, Queen of Cups in the upright. Whew. These new opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, this new reality, right? Why is this new reality that you're entering, whether you want to or not, you just are, because you respected yourself enough to walk away from the people, places, and things that were causing an injustice to you, right? Through your self-reflection, you saw what was right and what was wrong about the past. You saw what you deserved, what you didn't, and you made adjustments because of that. You saw that emotionally you were being wronged, taken advantage of. That makes more sense now that you, like, these new opportunities, it's not that you want to push them away. It's not that you don't want to be open to this idea of new love and these new, genuinely, I'm saying genuinely. It's not that you don't genuinely want that for yourself. Of course you do, but you're still trying to get to a place, Virgo, where you feel like you can trust your intuition again, right? I think in the past you were made to feel, because there was deception involved, because there was this aspect of you being lied to, it kind of made you, it's put you in a position of having a hard time trusting your intuition. Not that you don't trust your intuition, I'm sure you do trust it, but to the degree at which you used to in regards to love and allowing new love to find you and you finding it, right? You might be a bit more protective of your heart, your energy, because of past wrongdoings that were done. But because you are in the state of reflection upon your emotions, upon the ways that you show up in your environment, how you see others from, an empathetic standpoint, I think you're rebuilding some of those past pains that were done to you, right? Six of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups reverse, and we got Four of Wands reverse and Three of Cups reverse. These people, right? They were trying to, or they did convince you that, like, the things that they were doing, the ways in which they portrayed themselves to be building a future, a reality with you, it was wrong. They were lying. They were not being authentic in their word, and you found out. Five of Cups reverse, and it really just made you close a door. Seven of Cups reverse, you were not confused anymore about what door needed to be closed in regards to respecting yourself, your healing, and your progress as a soul. You had to close the door on them, right? They got out of line, point blank period, right? The wheel, you perceive it to be not turning, because this ended, because this had to end, because you chose for this to end, Virgo. You might perceive, your heart might be a little broken, a little fucked up for a little bit, but you may also be perceiving it as the wheel not turning in your favor because you chose to turn the wheel not in their favor. You have to remember, Virgo, because you chose yourself, because you chose to make the wheel not turn in their favor in regards to getting you. Look, Six of Pentacles up right now. Because you gave that energy back to yourself, the ways that they were taking advantage of you, because you cut that channel off, they could not do that anymore. Yeah, maybe you love them, so not having them is going to be hard to adjust to, but that is just, don't perceive your reality to be something of anything other than, like, something that's beautiful. Like, you took a very big step for yourself in choosing yourself, and choosing to cut off the ways in which you were maybe unaware that they were taking advantage of you and manipulating your emotions to get the outcome that they wanted. You were unaware of the injustice that they were doing to you, but because you cut that off, right? Because you closed the door on that, and it looks like you're leaving it closed. You're not, like, this thing that you once found so much joy and curiosity in, you wanted to understand it more, this relationship, right? that you were trying to fix, you were trying to understand. There was nothing to understand other than they were doing what they wanted to do, and so they were not looking out for you the way that you were looking out for them, Virgo. This injustice was real. It wasn't just something that was in your mind, right? It was real. And the fact, the moment that you can close that door on them and give back to yourself everything that they took from you, or at least start taking those steps, is the moment that you will start to feel true peace and balance within your soul, within your being, energetically, right? It will be restored for you, Virgo. High Priestess reverse, 8 of Cups reverse, 2 of Pentacles, Strength reverse. There was no avoiding this, Queen of Cups reverse. There was no avoiding this 8 of Swords experience, Virgo. This is a part of your life path, right? To get you on the path of your highest self. If you were already on that path, whenever you met this person in the past, over time, putting up with more than you should have, it veered you off of the focus that is necessary to stay on, to achieve the things that were involved in your life path, Virgo. But now you are regaining that and maintaining that focus. You're focused now on the things that really matter, whether it be the healing that you need to do internally or the external purpose that you came here for. Now you're able to show up in your reality and your environments with a heart big enough to give of yourself freely and genuinely to those things, to tend to those things, Virgo, right? These opportunities are not going to stop coming towards you and at you. They're just not. I think this is a self-sabotage energy. I think these opportunities are here, real, and they're going to keep coming because you closed the door on them, Virgo. You have to remember, this was not you. Like, you made this choice for you. You had to. And because you did that, because you took care of what you perceive to be an injustice in your life, there's going to be an endless amount of beautiful opportunities that come towards you. It's just going to be up to you to have an open heart and an open mind to those opportunities, Virgo. Virgo. Card to say goodbye. What's your animal spirit guide saying? White stag, protector on the split. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Speaks for itself. You're protected. Everything that's happening is happening because it's supposed to, Virgo. This is bringing you closer to the things that you came here to do. The person you came here to be, the person you came here to find within you and outside of you. Okay, Virgo. Moose, wisdom. Bottom, snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. You don't have to understand it all, Virgo, right? You don't have to understand everything that's happening in front of you and unfolding for you and why this happened and why that had to happen. Just let it be what it is. You went through it. You can't take it back. You can't go back in time. You can't change it. So learn from it. Just let it be something that is beautiful, right? Something so beautiful. Last card I'm going to leave you with, Moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Virgo, you could be a very wise, very, very wise soul. Somebody that just knows without knowing why they know. And you don't, like I just said, you don't need to understand it, right? Just let the fact that you know be enough for you in this present moment, Virgo. You know, if you feel something's off with that person, if you feel that, I just opened to owl magic. But if you feel something's off with that person, trust that intuition because it's not going to lie to you, Virgo. It's only trying to help facilitate your growth further. accomplishments, opportunities, self-esteem, worthiness, greatness, majesty, wisdom of the elders, instinct, honor, longevity, steadfastness, fearless. The moose is a powerful totem. It is a unique energy with many contradictions, awkward yet graceful, and plain but beautiful. Moose are masters of wisdom and perception. In spite of their large size, they are swift, confident, and fearless. Most moose people always have a strong presence. Their totem stands 7 feet tall with a crown of antlers almost as wide. Their antlers are said to act as antennas to the secrets and teachings from the wise ones. If moose is your totem, you are a mystic and sit in the council of the ancestors. You are smart and outstanding in your field. You are intuitive and from an early age you have experienced connections to spirit that have eluded others. You are a strong survivor. Moose lives a long life. Your lofty heights are not for the many, but for the few. With moose as your totem, you are sure to travel the long, winding path to your destiny, wisdom, and mastery. And that's what all of this is. All of this up and down, heartbreak and gain and beautiful opportunities and self-doubt is that it is just you on the life path that you're supposed to be on, Virgo. It's bringing you more in tune with your wisdom, more in tune with your intuition, more in tune and in alignment with the life path that is here for you, right? In the center of your reading with the 9 of Wands, like this is you. Deep down, you know, and the Queen of Cups is over that. The little baby tarot Queen of Cups. Deep down, you know that everything you've done, all the sacrifices you've made, it was for a reason. It was for your highest self. It was for the betterment of the world around you, right? You stepping into your highest calling, your highest self, getting closer to that, doing, you know, going through the pain and the healing that is needed to get closer to that is only going to inspire more people to do the same, Virgo, thus raising the vibration of the world around you, right? You're taking a wiser approach, a more painful, a more real, a more genuine approach to raising the vibration of the world. And it starts with facing yourself and the truth for who that is and who you are, and not running away from that person when you see them, but telling them that you see them, telling them that you love them, telling them that you're sorry, and making your peace with them, right? Letting them know, like, if you don't want them to stay, you within you, Virgo, letting them know if you don't want them to stay, that you have to part your ways, you have to make different decisions in order to rid yourself of the darkness that they carry and within you, or in order to find a different, more resonating version of them, right? It starts with you, Virgo. I turned off the lights and only candles for a reason. I knew this was gonna be some real shit. What piece of advice has helped your mental health the most? What in this reading, Virgo, helped you the most? And if it was nothing, then it's nothing, and that's okay, Virgo. I still love you, and I'll see you at the next one. If my channel's not for you, I bet you like being lied to, huh? All right, Virgo. I'll see you guys soon. I love you.